Today, I want to talk about how much you should be drinking to stay hydrated during your workouts. We know that hydration is so important because just a 2% level of dehydration in the body can equate to about a 10% decrease in performance. And we know that as dehydration gets worse, performance typically declines. Now, staying hydrated during a workout, a training session, a practice, or a game or competition can be challenging because there's so many things going on during that time. But as an athlete, it is essential that you are staying on top of your hydration and making it your top priority to drink consistently throughout your workout, practice, game, or competition. So when we talk about how much you should be drinking, there is a general rule of thumb that basically says you should consume about 5 to 10 ounces of fluid, think of like those small cups, every 15 to 20 minutes during exercise. So that would mean basically drinking a 16 to 20 ounce bottle an hour. If that sounds like a lot to you, you're probably not hydrating optimally during your training sessions. So drinking fluid throughout the workout is key. You don't just have to drink it every 20 minutes, but trying to get in about like 5 to 10 ounces every 20 minutes is key, or thinking about it as a bottle an hour. Now, when we talk about how much that is, what if you don't have a bottle at practice? A little pro tip is that a medium mouthful of water or sports drink, whatever fluid you're drinking, is about an ounce. So if you think about that, you are drinking out of one of the water fountains or hoses at practice, you could think about needing 5 to 10 swallows of fluid every 20 minutes. So that's a good way to kind of judge it. You might be asking me, what should I be drinking during practice, workouts, games, etc.? Well, it kind of depends on how long you're training. So if you are well-fueled and well-hydrated leading into the workout, you can probably hang out and be okay drinking just water for the first 60 to 90 minutes of training. Now, can you drink a sports drink? Yes, but you will probably be okay drinking water if the length of the workout is only going to be about that long. The challenge becomes when it's hot and humid outside, when you train in the morning, and or when you're going to be training for much longer than 90 minutes. In those scenarios, you really need 3 things. You need carbohydrate for energy, you need electrolytes to replace what's being sweat out during that training session, and you need fluid. Those 3 things can be found in a sports drink. Sports drinks are designed to provide your body with simple carbohydrate or sugar, aka energy, electrolytes, and fluid to help you stay on top of your hydration. So if you are going to be practicing for much longer than 90 minutes and you know that at the beginning, as an athlete, I would start drinking a sports drink earlier in my workout, earlier in my game or my competition. If it's really hot and humid outside, or maybe you're training in the morning where you haven't eaten or drank that much prior to coming to practice, then it's really important that you would probably start with a sports drink earlier on in your training session, because that's going to give you what your body needs to help it stay hydrated throughout. Now, when we talk about what's available at school or at workouts, if you're a heavy sweater, you might need to bring your own sports drinks if they only offer water. You might need to bring your own electrolytes to dump into a bottle of water if that's helpful. If your workout is going to be shorter, maybe only 60 to 90 minutes, but you sweat a lot and you're a salty sweater or you lose a lot of electrolytes, you can also really help your hydration by adding electrolytes to your fluid. That could be a little packet that you dump in. That could be a little tablet that dissolves. There's lots of good brands out there that provide you with electrolytes to help you stay hydrated. So remember, hydration has 3 components. It has fluid, it has electrolytes, and for athletes training longer than 90 minutes, it also has carbohydrate. Your goal is to make sure that you are getting at least water and electrolytes consistently throughout your training sessions, your practices, and your games and competitions. If you'll stay on top of your hydration, the likelihood that you become as dehydrated isn't that high. Now, might it be challenging to keep up with 100% of your hydration during a training session? Yes. The goal is to combat it to the best of your ability. And you can do that by drinking 5 to 10 ounces of fluid every 20 minutes during a training session, game, or competition, or thinking about that as a bottle an hour. So as an athlete, bring your bottles of water, bring your bottles of sports drink to practice, to your games, and to your competition. Don't rely on someone else to do it. Bring it yourself. If you do this, you are going to optimally hydrate, which is going to set you up to perform at a higher level.